Hello, everybody, and welcome to playoff game. Exciting Div C East playoff game we have tonight. Wood League versus Dive Vision. This is the Seed 2 Wood League versus Seed 6 Dive Vision, but these teams are very close in the season. They're only separated by a few points. Let me just make sure I get these people situated. I have some wrong members on the wrong teams in this beautiful custom game. Um, I will fix. Do not worry. I know you will not hear me. Uh, so I think we're about to be ready. I hope you're eating cookies right now. That sounds delicious. We are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. So because Wood Lake was a higher seed, they opted to take first pick. So the bands, we've got Band Out, Volskaya, BOE, Shrines, and Dragonshire. So we are going to be going to Tomb, picked by Die for Vision for the first game. We'll see if everybody is ready. It's 9:03. We can get this started. Which cure is better? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I bet you are here for my rant on Akira and not knowing how to feel about her. We are gonna get into game number 1, though, on Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Hopefully we see a Johanna prioritization here. Best map for Johanna. By far. Or she's the best. I mean, Johanna's just the beast. But she's the best tank on this map. Very easy. Diablo might be fun as well. Hopefully we'll get some Diablo. I have a dog in my room right now. Sorry about that looking. Jaina. Gul'dan. Will we see a Gul'dan? Who knows what we're gonna see here? But I'm still seeing I'm eating cookies right now, and it's kind of killing me. Zeratul ban. Okay, so are we gonna see the typical bans here? Or at least very high level bans. I do like the Zeratul ban. Maybe that means that we're gonna see a high prioritization of Jaina, Gul'dan, some immobile mage, or mobile squishy. Plastic League. Loose? Yeah, okay, that has got to be a targeted ban. I'm not sure why you have to ban Lucio that early on. And Stukov, trying to limit the healers that are available. There's the Johanna. Not surprised. Why would you not take the Johanna if available right here?
I bring the mega death. All shall suffer.
This is the fastest draft I've ever seen. ETC Leoric locked very quickly. Leoric is actually like a pseudo global on this map just because it's such a small map. He can double soak so easily. I do like that. I do like the Leoric pick here, but you can counter Leoric pretty well too. Okay, so Ana, Kael'thas. We got the Kael'thas as the mage. I would have liked to see Jaina here better, but if this is more comfortable on Kael'thas, might just be more comfortable on Kael'thas. Rexar ban. I do know Wood League plays Rexar. They are all targeted bans. I remember Wood League trying to get Rexar. Which ban will this be? Right wing. There are no healers left. Just kidding. There's Malfurion. There's Rhaegar. There's Ufer. You want a triple tank? Tyrande.
With every death comes honor.
Hanzo. I believe I remember a Hanzo played by Phantom Bagel when I was casting a game previously. And Anduin. Anduin's really good. I forgot about Anduin. Everyone sue me. I forgot about him. Please flame. Please ask me to name all of the healers. I do like how decisive these teams are. It's very quicker draft. They all know what they're looking for. 3-minute total draft. Mayev and Malthael. I was gonna say when the Leoric got picked up, you can counter that with a Malthael. I'm not sure if they're gonna do that. Mayev, I'm really excited to see Mayev. I don't think a lot of teams that I've casted this season are really playing Mayev, but she's so insanely strong. Next to this team, you can have like some geometry circles. Geometry of death, Venn diagram of death. There's enough circles here to have triple death circle.
For the Nexus.
Orphea? I never see Orphea. I like that too. Orphea, a little bit more mobility of a mage. I'm excited. You don't really see Orphea picked, even though she could be very strong. She's not one of the prioritized mages. I'm really surprised we didn't see a Jaina picked or banned here. I know that not every team plays Jaina or doesn't prioritize Jaina, but she's just so strong on this map with the ability to clear the waves so quickly. I think I remember Droopy playing Mayev last time I casted Wood League. So I'm just really excited. I think these teams got what they were looking for. This is a great map for comeback mechanics. 6.5 out of 10. Is that a dead meme? I don't even know. But there can be so many circles. So many circles. Look out for the circles. We're going into game 1. Enjoy it. On the left side, we have Wood League with Kevlar on that Kael'thas, Emtno on the Johanna, Cyan on the Mayev. No, not on the Mayev. I am lying to you. I'm very sorry. Cyan is on the Malthael, Droopy on the Mayev, and Sailor Sky on the Ana. And on the side of Dive for Vision, we have Sulfide on the Orphea, Atlas on the Leoric, Shamhat on the Anduin, Phantom Bagel on the Hanzo, and Earl Schlepp, can't say your name, on the ETC. I hope that there is a Mosh and Tube combo, but there are a lot of cancels to Mosh, so I'm not sure if we're going to see it. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Nefar, for that sub. I appreciate it. That was a lot of damage on the Anduin. A little bit of the bomb spread. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. But we already have Malthael split off, grabbing some of these gems. Not going to do that much in terms of XP. We do see a slight lead on Wood League's side, but teams are splitting. I'm surprised we have Orphea on top. I think it's just to collect those gems that were not fully... those minions are not fully killed. No, we're actually opting to leave the Orphea on top, so it's not a 4-man rotation on the side of Dive Vision, but we do have the typical 4-man rotation on the side of Wood League here. I think that's going to benefit them in the long run, just because they might be able to get a pick on that Orphea, or they might be able to take a 4v3 in mid lane. We do see Anduin moving down, trying to help out Leoric real quick, giving them a little bit more help. I think the Malthael is a really smart pick against this Leoric. It's just such a strong win in the lane, especially early on before Leoric has all of his healing abilities. Malthael is not the best target for the spooky hand. We have Derby just picking up the siege camp, gonna put a lot more pressure on the bot lane. Wolf seems doing a really good job though, picking up the XP, collecting gems, with about halfway to the first turn in. And we're going to see a little bit of a lead from Woodley to get to that level 4. Not that level 4 is too important, but if you start to get an XP lead early, then you might be able to get an alt early or first turn in with a level 7 advantage. Both teams doing a very good job not getting caught out. I'm still confused as to why the Orpheus soul lady, maybe just not to miss the XP up top. Don't want to miss any minions because they are a little bit behind in the soak. I hope this is... Yes, I hope this is Mosh Pit into Light Bomb. That would be absolutely beautiful. But we will see. There are probably going to be a lot of cancels. There's a sleep cancel, maybe Blessed Shield, or Unstoppable with Condemn. Kael'thas stun. There's just so many. There's Mayapple. There's so many ways to stop that Mosh Pit. We do see that 13 gems being turned in on the side of Division, with 10 being turned in on the side of Woodley. Neither team has turned in yet, but both teams are very close. We are only, I believe, 4 off of turn-in for Woodley, and then we are, oh my gosh, actually we are picking up with this one wave here. We'll have enough for turn-in for both teams. It'll be all about who gets that first. Yeah, looks like trying to secure that, getting those gems to turn in on top, or trying to turn in on top. But they will, although they do have extra gems now. Both teams have way more than a turn in. It's all about who gets the first turn in. Probably make their way closer to 10 quicker. Once you have ults, you can make that play at a double turn in. And both teams are doing a really good job not losing their gems. Atlas carrying 21 gems. A really dangerous situation to be in against that Malthael. Can't really step up too far or might lose those gems. Mid lane, we just have a little bit of poking going on. Let's just check in. We already have two on target practice for Hanzo. And once that's online, his Qs are gonna hit like a truck. It's already doing a really good amount of damage. You see here, Malthael and Hanzo leading the damage. First turn in on bot going over to dive for vision and first kill. They're able to take down that Ana after getting the first turn in, and this will help them with that XP. I know mid lane they're clearing up a bruiser camp right now, but this is a very good position to be in. Oh my goodness, I did not see that Orphea picked up, but that is what I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna miss all of the deaths this game, so please be ready for that. But with that 4-man rotation, it's a lot easier to get those picks. That was 3v1 up top without the Ana, but this Malthael seems to be in trouble, but he is going to be okay for now. With that self-heal, I'm gonna back up though, so this is going to be a dead bottom wall, probably a dead fort if we do see a push in here, but there was a good defense reaction from Woodley. There will not be any force going down in this turn-in. That was a really good defense. If you lose fort during first turn-in, you're in a lot of trouble. And we actually see that Woodley was able to just keep their slight lead in XP even through that defense there by trading kills and not missing out on XP, not losing any structures. This was very well done. But also props to Dive Vision there for getting those kills early on and being able to at least get the bot lane open up a little bit. So we do have almost another turn in for Dive Vision. We have a full turn in for Wood League. But they are looking for 10, because once they have 10, it can't really be contested without a problem. And there it is, level 10's coming on board. Do we have anything crazy? Nope, we got Warden's Cage, Left Rates, Nano Boost, Blessed Shield, and what is Kael'thas picking? Is this going to be a Pyroblast? Please tell me this is going to be a Pyroblast. I would love to see it. You would love to see it too, don't lie. But second turning, going over to Wood League. And they're gonna go prioritize top lane. I do like this because this boss pushes top lane and it is a very, very powerful boss. So if there is a boss play anytime soon, this is going to make a huge difference if they are able to get some structure damage on top lane. But that Dragon's Arrow right there just stunned all 4 members of Wood League. That was a beautiful Dragon's Arrow. Looking for Mosh Pit here. Unable to get a Mosh Pit down. But that would have been a 4-man Mosh, I think. Too many damage points coming out on the side of Wood League from that Gale Shot. So everybody on Dive Vision had a backup. And that will be a dead top fort. Looks like New York did a very good job defending bot lane, but this is also going to be mid fort going down. There will be a little bit of passive catapult pressure every couple of waves on both the top and mid lanes. Top lane Weaver still going strong. Is actually able to secure. Will it secure this entire wall? It will. So the entire wall on top. Mid lane did not fall, but these minions will finish it. That is a huge steal, especially if you make a play for the boss. The boss does not have to go through the keep wall, go straight to the keep. I'm gonna make a big difference there. That's a really strong push from Wood League. But look at this strong fort on bot. Dive Vision is doing a pretty good job defending this bot lane. And they are going in for a fight. We do have the Dragon's Arrow, followed by, what is that called? Eternal Feast. And Mosh Pit. Oh my goodness. What? A combo. That is a 5 for 1. Everybody, I forgot Eternal Feast's name. But I watched it happen, and I'm still not sure what I just witnessed. But this is a great time to get a turn in. You are going to hit 13s first. You have the siege camp pushing. Got all this pressure on bot fort right now. And web weavers are descending. So this will be the second web weaver phase for Dive Vision. Very well played by Dive Vision on that bottom camp. Very well used and very well, oh my goodness. So, well timed. Oh, we did see last words. Well, we did not see last words coming out. I am very sorry. There's just so much damage coming out that everybody, everywhere is dying. Dragon Arrow does not hit anybody, but this is once again going to be a domination for Dive Vision if they're able to get this Mayab and this Johanna. They're not going to, but this is a huge push. And oh, almost that kill on that Mayab there with the Vision. This is a 3 for nothing on the side of Dive Vision. Who's really making their way back into this game. Not that they were ever out, they just lost 2 forts pretty early and they have more than even that out. They're actually up structures now with taking down this top fort. That into Eternal Feast and Dragon's Arrow has been such a crazy combo. Mosh Pit coming up in 7 seconds. We'll see if there is a turn here to use the Mosh Pit. The Light Bomb coming out. And that is going to be a deadly York with the last strike. It's also going to be a dead Anduin. Did not work how it worked last time. But this is going to be a play for boss. This boss, as I said before, is very strong. There are still 2 members of Dive Vision down, so they are not going to be able to contest this at this current moment. Their healer is down, so it's going to be a very hard fight to take, but it looks like they're trying to take it anyway. Is it going to work? This just worked? Everybody, where am I? What am I looking at? Okay, okay, everybody. I don't even know what I'm looking at now. That is a boss steal. Everybody just died. What did we just watch? Everybody died. Boss is going to top keep. That's exactly what we see here. This boss does not have a minion wave that is pushing.
Well done, red team. Power is yours.
This might actually be a very damaged piece. We do have an XP lead on the side of Divervision. If they get a kill here, looks like they're going to take out the Malthael. This could be first keep of the game. New York's taking a lot of damage though, as well as that Hanzo. So it looks like they're going to back out for now, wait for their team to catch up. They do have fighters marching down the lane. This is their third turn in of the game, and looks like they are going to prioritize bot lane, which already has some damage to that keep wall. What is going on in chat? Is everybody okay? I hope so, because this game is insane. Pay attention, everybody, to the cluster of a game. And this is going to be, I know before I said it might be top keep as the first keep, but it's going to be bottom keep as the first keep down. And that is going to put Divervision at a huge structural advantage. And here we go, all of the circles coming out, and this is going to be 3 dead members, 4 dead members, 5 dead members of Divervision. So just like we saw in the last geography of death, everybody on Wood League went down. This time, everybody pressed R and everyone on Divervision went down. So these fights are relatively even. Both teams is really feeling the damage. It just depends on who presses R first in the right order with the most precision. And that is what I have learned from watching these fights. And this will be a dead keep in the mid lane. This evens out everything because now either team has a win condition. They can just go to core with the next team wipes, and we have seen many team wipes in this game. Both teams though waiting for 20s. It looks like Wood League backing out, trying to get 20 before a re-engagement. They are 10 away from another turn in, whereas we have Divervision very far away from a turn in, but has that deadly combo fully up in about 30 seconds. So their combo will be up and about time to get level 20. This game is absolutely insane. Are we gonna see another fight for the siege camp? No, it's gonna be Divervision getting the siege camp. Both teams well on their way to 20. Those storm talents will change everything. Just clearing up the lanes right now. Man might be a little bit in trouble here. Nope, does have an escape. Is pretty far forward, but is going to be able to back out. 20 is going to be insane, and we're going to see 20s picked up in about 5 seconds from Wood League, and then probably about 5 seconds later from Divervision. Both of these teams have been very close in XP and been trading XP lead this entire game, depending on who gets the team wipe. And it looks like they did have a Blessed Shield come out, hitting several members, but nobody was able to be isolated there. There it goes again. The bombs. The bombs. The bombs in the warding cage from that Kel'Thas, and this is going to be game 1. Going over to Wood League. Unless we see something crazy like the core taking out everybody. The core is going to be everyone's best friend. I'm gonna show the stats real quick so everyone can see all of that explosive Kael'thas damage. And then we are gonna update the score. We'll update that score. Wood League is currently at 1. As we can see, Kael'thas did quite a bit of damage. And Orphea also doing significant amounts of damage. 16 to 15 in the kills. Very, very close game. Very close game, everybody. I'm just gonna message the teams to see where we are going next, or if they want map pick. Okay, so it looks like Die for Vision is gonna go with first pick. And we're gonna go. Where are we gonna go? I wonder. We are going to towers. Towers of Doom. Which we know is one of the longest maps. And you know, it's definitely not like these teams are on even footing with kills. Not like we just watched the closest game I've ever seen in my life with several dominations. In fact, what did I just watch? I hope everybody enjoyed those games. Those games are absolutely insane. One of the captains says, pretty sure I have to change my underwear. Sorry that I wasn't talking just then. I was trying to make sure we have everyone on the correct side. I'm pretty sure we got it right this time. If not, I think that these teams are just gonna have to figure out how to deal with some new teammates. See if it still works out. I'm assuming in towers we are gonna have like more geometry. If I had to guess, probably 100% geometry and probably a faster draft. Hi Jazzy, how you doing? Probably like a 2-minute draft instead of a 3-minute draft is what I'm gonna guess. Okay, we are going into game number 2.
of Doom.
I just said geography of death, that's wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about in the chat. Well, welcome. Welcome, everybody. We're gonna see the draft. Here we are. We're in the draft. Sailor Nosh. Oh my god. Oh god. I did it wrong! Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, teams. I am so sorry, teams. I just put everyone on the wrong team. I told you. There were 2 healers on one team. How dare I? I just dropped the game. Everybody leave the game! Hurry! I would be better if I remembered who was on which team. I'll tell you that. Okay. We're gonna do this really quickly. We're gonna get everyone in here. Ah! Leave. Leave game, please. Everyone is still in game, so I'm the only one that's not in the game, which is good. Arrow, it's fine. I have messed up this entire situation. The teams are in game. I dropped the game. I dropped out of the game. Okay, we're gonna do it right this time. I promise. I promise. Maybe. I hope these teams have nothing to do later. Because I just gave one team 2 full healers. Go, fight, win! Ah! Look at that. Look at that, I did it. Now the teams are gonna hate me forever. I'll never be invited back. I'll never be invited back to this NGS. I feel like... Listen, everyone makes mistakes. I'm not at my best tonight. We must embrace all of our faults. Do it right, like, see? What? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I messed up. What happened? Oh, I'm an idiot. That's what happened. Nothing happened. You're just seeing me, I wanted to remake the lobby. I wanted to remake the lobby because, um, sometimes when I make lobbies, sometimes when I make lobbies, people just jump. They jump to the other side of the world. And technically, they're on the wrong team. But who am I to say that they're on the wrong team? Let's go into this draft. The first draft of the second game with the Zeratul ban. I'm assuming we're also going to see a lot of healer bans. Lucia? Mistakes were not made. It was a happy little accident. She says. preparing for her next Bob Ross stream? Question mark. I am not speaking as though anything has happened. Neither of these teams just had 2 healers from different teams. We definitely did not remake this lobby. These are the same bans. It's gonna be a Lucio ban. Or a Brightwing ban. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's gonna be the Orphea ban. No Circle of Death. Yeah, someone wanted to swap teams. I didn't do it. Hailstoss, first pick. It was very effective last game with all of those bombs. All of those may have circles into bomb, 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 bomb. It was... Okay, so that combo was Warden's Cage, double bomb, Blessed Shields. So that everyone had to stay in the Warden's Cage enough to spread the bomb. And then it just kept spreading.
Victory for the
Johanna
Forsaken.
Sylvanas. Ooh, spicy. You don't need to know who it was, Corey. Nothing happened. We have been here forever. Yes. That's what we have been. Where we have been. I do like the Sylvanas. ETC Lucio. Okay, so we're gonna see the Lucio coming out. This was banned last game against Shamhat, so I want to see it. I want to see the Boostio. The Boostio. The godlike Boostio. Come on, godlike Boostio. And the ETC again. So we're gonna have Mosh Pit, hopefully. There are 2 cancels in the Mosh Pit already, though. So we'll see. Great main ban. I do love me some doggy games. And Rexar, of course. Wood League's never gonna get Rexar ever again. But that's okay. Who needs Rexar when you can play Malthael? Or Chen.
Anna checking in.
Take Chen. Chen would be good. Anna. Once again, Anna checking in. I love me some Grandma Anna. And Malthael. Okay, Malthael worked very, very well last game. There is no judgment there. Works so well against that Leoric. We don't know who the solo laner is yet for Die for Vision, but most of those solo laners, most of the typical solo laners, will lose early game to the Malthael. Or have a difficult time against Malthael in general. Leoric? Kira. Here you go, chat. I know someone was making fun of me earlier for my feelings on Kira. At the time that I mentioned all of the things that I am not sure about with her, I had never casted a game where she lost. However, my opinion has not changed, and I have casted games where she has lost. So, Gold Dan, what a round out to this team. That was a lot of poison damage. It could work. There could still be circles. Both teams can have circles, which I called Geography of Death because I forgot how to say geometry or spell geometry. But if we see more circles coming out, it's going to be pretty insane. I do like on towers, though, the ability for that ETC to take stage dive if that is how they are planning. I think it's Mosh Pit. I know there are a lot of cancels. I was thinking about it for a second, but I think it's Mosh Pit. We're going into game 2. Everybody enjoy. On the left side, we have Wood League with Cyan on that Malthael, Droopy on the Sylvanas, Emtino on that Johanna, Sailor Sky on the Ana, and Cavalier on that Gul'dan. On the side of Diver Vision, we have Sulfide on that Kira, Gem Hat on the Lucio, Phantom Bagel on the Kael'thas, Atlas on that Leoric, and Earl Schlef on the ETC. Once again,
2, 1.
I need to see, this is what I need to see. Teams, listen to me. I played this map one whole time. Camps, immediately, at 1 minute. Get out those sapper camps. If you control bot lane, you win this game. Hands down. I know these teams know that, but I want to see who is the most committed to those camps. And we do have the multi-Leoric on top, normal split on the top. We do have the 4-man rotating between bot and top lane. That's going to make it a lot easier to gank that ETC if he is further out, but he does of course have face melt and slide, power slide, so he is going to be okay for now. And this is actually a very interesting matchup here between the Malthael and the Kira, but Kira is able to get away with that grappling hook. All of those Kael'thas voice lines just coming out right there. Looks like Malthael is kind of doing a double soap so that there can be a prioritization of bot lane from Wood League, and I do like that strategy. We do see camps coming out pretty quickly on the side of Wood League. Are we going to see this camp coming out from Diver Vision? We will find that out shortly, and this is going to be a... Is this a dead Gul'dan? It is not. Ana's able to get some heals in, and there's no worries there. But Kira taking on Sylvanas on this point. Sylvanas getting away with 1 health, but Lucio is going to be able to finish off this Sylvanas for first blood, and Gul'dan also going down. That is a little bit of damage on the fort. The sapper actually went behind. Just to go straight for the fort. Malthael doing a pretty good job double soaking. There is a little bit of an XP lead from Diver Vision, but they also were able to secure a couple of kills. So that is where the difference is there. Do we have any weird talents right now? Everything looks pretty standard. I'm excited for level 10. I need to see level 10, what we go for in level 10. Ana may be a little bit in trouble, but it's actually a turnaround on the Kael'thas, and that will be a dead Bagel. Phantom Bagel. Is now Phantom. And Ana just taking so much damage, but able to get out of it with the Stealth Bomb. We do have 3 altars spawning right now. Looks like both teams are choosing to trade out top lane. That is not shocking, and there will be a little bit of a fight on bottom, but right now it is a 4v3. And Kira is doing so much damage, able to get most of the members of Wood League very low. Just in time for Kael'thas to come back, but we do have the rotation from Malthael. So he's going to be able to get in here and get the poison on that Kira, so Johanna can flashlight her to death. And this will be 2 altars going over to Wood League. That is not that bad though. We do see an XP lead over Diver Vision. Leoric stayed top lane to soak while everyone was fighting on bot lane. So we do have that slight XP lead from Diver Vision, which might mean that they get 10 slightly sooner, which will make a big difference if it is another triple or double altar phase. ETC might be in trouble, but of course Lucio able to quickly heal all of that damage. Gul'dan, let's check the Gul'dan stacks. We are at 16 stacks for the Gul'dan, 101 for Kira. Not too bad. Both teams are doing pretty good with the stacking quiz. I do like how Malthael is just being super careful, not knowing where Kira is at any given time. Well, Leoric is having the opportunity to soak top lane and push that into the wall, so we're gonna see a little bit of damage happening on top lane the forts, but with Neil Peasants, Leoric is just able to almost one-shot these waves and move back up. This power of Leoric, and oh my gosh, I moved back down just in time to watch the Golden kill the Kael'thas with that poison from Corruption. And will this be first fort of the game? Hello? It will not be. This is a very dead Ana. Team gonna try to save her, but unfortunately Ana has 0 health and 0 mobility. And this might be a Sylvanas going down as well. Does have wave available, but of course Kira with the chase. Kira though has very low health as well, but every member of Wood League also has 0 health. And that is going to be 2 full altars going over Die for Vision. So now we see 28 shots on Wood League, 32 shots on Die for Vision. It is very close. This game is the biggest comeback map, or this map is the biggest comeback map, I should say. Just because you can literally have 1 shot on your core and still come back. A team wipe does not mean game, because you cannot just march to that core. Which is why it's so popular and competitive. Lucio doing a really good job healing up all the members of our team. We just have a passive 4v4 on the bottom with Leoric and Malthael rotating and trying to double soak those lanes. We do have 10s for both teams though, still a slight XP advantage for Die for Vision. Do we have anything crazy? We do see the stage dive. Stage dive in Tomb, and that is going to be Kael'thas murdering everybody. Well, it's like, what is Kira's ult called? I keep forgetting. Final Strike. And Kael'thas. Bombs on bombs in a grave. What would that even be called? What do we call all these bombs on the graves? But this is gonna be a 2 altar spawning, and we do see Die for Vision in a very advantageous position here. They just knocked out 2 members of Wood League, and they're going to be able to secure these. Well, they might not be able to secure this. Death numbers are still very low, so it does look like Wood League is going to be able to contest this. But we do have almost all the ults back up. Jeez! Stage dive comes down, Final Strike comes back out, and this is 3-4-1 going to the side of Die for Vision. As I said though, this game, you can on this map come back from behind. They're down 12 points right now, but it is still anybody's game. Popcorn Popper. Okay, I like it. I like that name. Bombs on graves. And we do have Leoric. Leoric has been doing a very good job double soaking while also pushing the lane in top. Those are more sappers coming out for Die for Vision. Able to get down almost this wall, which you cannot put back up. Like the towers you can recapture, but the walls are forever dead once they go down. Die for Vision picking up a couple of more sappers. The next altar phase is just going to be 1 altar, and we have currently level 13 to 12. Die for Vision is still ahead in XP. Just look at the death counts. They are way ahead in kills too. 9 kills to 4 kills. We still do not have full corruption stacks on the Gul'dan, but that is probably going to happen right now. This is happening very soon. Lucio's in trouble and he will go down. But Stage coming out all of the damage of final strength, and Kael'thas coming out to knock down that Malthael. However, we have Earlschleb and Sulfide very low right now, getting healed up from that fountain. And this is going to be an altar going over to the side of Wood League. Now it is 22-28, still anybody's game. There have been no forts taken this game, so all the tower shots have been for. I'm excited to see what starts happening when the death timers are a little bit longer. We'll probably start to see play for forts or play for this boss. And right now, the boss can be used as a win condition if we're just going altars on altars until there's only 4 left. Was sound barrier up during that? I thought it was used, but I'm not sure. And this is 14 to 15 talent here. We do see a fight coming out from Wood League. They want a fight. They do not want to fight. Down 16. They're going to be able to secure 3 kills. And that will get them at the same XP level, maybe even a little ahead with the securing of... Oh my gosh, the Leoric took down Malthael. I missed that too. That was very well played by Leoric up top. And this will be 16s for both teams. Triple altar phase. We have 4 members up on Wood League, but we will have all members up on Die for Vision before this altar spawns. But we do have 5 shots on Wood League. Oh, only 3 for any of the altars secured by a Die for Vision. And it looks like they're just prioritizing mid lane, mid shrine. We want to make sure that they keep bot in their position. Give some time for the sappers to work their way through. Soundbear going out though, blocking so much damage there, but Gul'dan is online now. This is so much healing coming out from the Ana, unable to save that Johanna. Everybody is so low. Last raid's coming out. We do have a pause. Ruby has paused the game. You know what that means. You do know what that means. Nobody has health. It is only 2 members to 4 members. And every single time I have unpaused, I have lost my pause button. So, we'll see it. We'll see it. I will confirm every single time while I pop off my pause button for this too. What are we seeing right here? We have almost even 4 points. 3-2-3. 3-2-3. And I'm gonna flick off my pause button. Everybody on my screen right now, and I know you can't see my screen right now, but every single person on my screen right now has about 14 health. So there's that. That was a crazy save though. Ana was trying so hard to keep Johanna alive. Johanna lived for so much longer than I think Die for Vision was expecting. They were still able to secure those 3 kills, and this is really high death timers. We're starting to get insanely high death timers. So we're about a 45-second death timer point. Yeah, I think we're at 20-28 in terms of core shots. Someone just asked what the score is, and There's no way to tell with the pause on top of it, but I'm pretty sure it's 20 to 28. Slap chop. Yes, it can be called the slap chop. We're gonna get into this as soon as possible. Looks like teams are ready. We're gonna do the countdown really soon. Ah, we are back in the game. I did lose my boss win. It has happened, everybody. At least we know. This is 14 to 20 in shots. We did see those sappers just go in there too, so it is, even though there were 3 altars in that phase, it was 9 points to 3 basically with those sappers. Everyone will be back in about 15 seconds though. We do see both teams making their way to level 20. These have been very even fights. This has been very even fights, even in the first game. I never knew who's gonna win because, again, it's just about who presses their buttons faster and more precisely. Presses their R button, that is. Presses the R button or slams their face into the keyboard in a faster, more sensible way. What a big wave in mid lane. Not too much to do right now. Leoric just grabbed the only camp that was available. Both teams just trying to get to 20s. Storm talents will change everything. Good evening. How are you doing tonight?
From the depths.
This is an only one altar spawn phase, and both teams will not be 20 for this. So we will not be one team with a huge advantage here, but we will definitely see a fight because we do know Lid League wants to fight before the level 20. Malthiel's not here yet though, so we do need Malthiel to join the fight before it can be effective. And we do see a team come out on that Malthiel. Followed up by the power slide. Groupie in trouble. We do have Dayshive landing on 2 members of Wood League, but Lucio is going to be the second to fall in this fight. Looks like Kira's in trouble as well, and is this going to be a 4 for 1? No, a 3 for 1. Okay, this is exactly opposite of what happened in the last fight. I'm not really sure what to call this happening here. I'm not sure I know what's happening here, except for I'm assuming that there's going to be this siege camp coming out and then possibly a play for the boss. There are still 30 seconds left before all members are up on side of Diver Vision, but no, it looks like they're just going to prioritize taking back bot fort. I don't hate it. It's smart. Limits the amount of shots that your enemy team can get, and you have control of both the bot and kind of middle shrine. But we do see every member coming up for Dive Provision. Kira is back, and Kira is dangerous, as we have seen. Level 20 is just coming out. Are we gonna see... Oh my gosh, I am so sorry about my alarm. Are we going to see Buried Alive? That's what I'm wondering from Leoric. I just punched my mouse. 20 fights are going to be so spicy. We are going to see Buried Alive. So now we're going to have that silence added to all of the entombs, and Leoric has been hitting some pretty spicy entombs.
Get ready.
So we do have level 20 versus 20 coming out in just a second. Entomb is ready in 5, and these are a lot of targets. Gonna have to split up, or that Entomb is just going to murder everybody in sight. We do have the larger stage dive too, so this stage dive should have quite a bit of a cooldown. Sylvanas can be the first to fall, being silenced in that entomb. And then it's going to be a 1-4-0 so far. We do have Maltheo coming out. Final Strike comes out, but does not hit the Maltheo. So it's just kind of trying to stop Kira for as long as possible. I do not think it's going to work. Kira is going to be able to secure that and the other altar. And then we're going to have an 8 to 16, so exactly half the shots for Wood League.
Yes,
But looks like they're invading Sapper Camp. Only 2 Sappers are there, able to push in bot lane, trying to get those Sappers in, trying to more evenly trying to even out the score. They do know that Die for Vision is on the boss right now, so if they get 3 here, it will be still 4 shots to the 13, but it looks like the Sappers are not going to make it in. Still, somehow, anybody's game. And this fort will be taken back from Die for Vision, making it a 1-altar game. So this might be going to game 3, boys and girls. It looks like Wood League is just trying to make a play for any fort that they have available. That was, I think, a 4-man stage dive. It just wasn't an ultra cooldown. Ultra short cooldown, I should say. That sound barrier saving literally everyone on Die for Vision. Bombs coming out. So many people are solo. And this is game point right here. If any member of Wood League is killed, he will probably lose this objective. A very scary situation to be in right now.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Especially since one fort means game. You gotta watch both areas to stop any bit of channeling that may occur. Do see Maltheo on bot lane, just securing bot. Oh my goodness, securing bot altar. That one is no longer in play, but this is a 2-4-1 as of right now, and that's going to be a dead Johanna and a dead Sylvanas. So that is going to be game 2 going over to Die for Vision. We are going to a game 3, everybody. And I'm just going to show the stats really quickly. We'll see where we're going. Gul'dan, so much damage. That Kael'thas did quite a bit of damage too. 13 to 21 kills. And that was the big difference. So let me just see. We will update the score. Okay. Wood League is going to be taking first pick. So we will see where we are going. Just give me 1 second, just messaging the team, see where we are going for game 3. The map will be picked by Die for Vision this game. Every viewer who has to go to bed early dream. Every caster who lives on the East Coast and works early in the morning dream. We're going to Cursed Hollow, the shortest of the maps. Hope you're ready. Let's go to the correct Cursed Hollow though. I would be the one who goes to the sandbox. Oh, by the way, everyone, my pause button did come out, so I think my key is actually just broken. Give team 1 first pick. At least we have very close games, very close team fights. And I didn't even make one mistake. I definitely didn't put someone on the wrong team. Okay, let's get the other team here. I can't come to work today because there was a game 3 last night. Maybe I'll try to use that one. At least it's Friday. At least it's Friday. Could be worse. It could definitely be worse. I'm just gonna like keep this on my pinky to remind me of my shame. What do I think I'm gonna see? I think I'm gonna see like a Zeratul ban. Probably a Falstad ban. This would be the best map to ban the Falstad on too. Maybe a Lucio ban? An Orphea ban? Can I get assigned by the division mod? Does this work? Okay, I'm gonna put my pause button back on my keyboard for now. And actually, both of the playoff games I've casted have gone to a game 3. And the opposite of all of the regular season games that I've casted that have all been dominations. We're going to Cursed Hollow though. I am going to update the score. Score is wrong. Nobody saw that either. Falstad, Zeratul. I've got a Rexar ban incoming. What a map for Rexar. Just casually get the bosses randomly. Lucio band. I'm not surprised by that one. Kael'thas ban. Kael'thas has been doing way too much damage in these games. Leoric versus Pig. Are we gonna see a swapped draft Stuka? Okay. I think Diaper Vision is happy right now with the Stuka. But that Leoric, of course, being Tomb, especially with Buried Alive, is like really powerful. Rexar. I see what they're doing. I see what we're doing here. We're picking the enemy team's heroes. And to win. Okay, we're gonna see ETC taken? Diablo. I like this better. Diablo is really good here with all of those walls, all of those tiny spots for the tributes. Very easy to get wall bangs. Well, this isn't gonna be a Rexar ban. Maybe Mayup ban? You want Circles of Death? Well, Zan ban. Okay. Well, Jaina's still available. You haven't seen Jaina? Why won't anyone pick Jaina? It's the one hero I know what she does. Kidding. I know what, like, 4 heroes do. Mostly Murky. But we won't see Malthael. First game we won't see Malthael. Kara is banned out this game. She was also very effective last game. Still don't know how I feel about her. However, I think she was used very well last game. Johanna and Hanzo. Johanna just fell down like so far in this draft. Not surprised we see the Johanna here though. This is a very... This is spicy. This is an interesting draft coming out. Die for Vision. I like it. I really like it. Sorry everyone. East Coast problems. Jaina. It's happening. We're getting to Jaina. I wonder if we're gonna go like Ring of Frost Apocalypse. Maybe Water Elemental. Hyperion. What if it was like Ring of Frost, Hyperion, Apocalypse? It could be geometry, it could be another Venn diagram of death. And of course, Orphea. Orphea. That was super, super powerful in game number 1. Yes, game number 1. All those circles. The only thing I can say about this game is that we'll probably see Woodley kill all of Die for Vision, and then we'll see Die for Vision kill all of Woodley, and they will swap back and forth like that until one of them just wins the game. That's what I'm predicting. It'll be like full team wipes. Team wipe. Until the death timers are so long and there's a keep down to secure the game. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here, but we are in game number 3. So on the left side, we have Kavlar. Who is playing who? It's on the Jaina. Diablo is blocking you. Emtino on the Diablo. Leoric, played by Cyan. We have Raynor on the bottom, played by Droopy. And Anduin hanging out in the altar, played by Sailor Sky. And that is Woodleek on the side of Die for Vision. Jamhat on the Stuka, Phantom Bagel on that Hanzo, Sulfide on the Orphea, Atlas on that Rexar, and Earl Schlep on that Johanna. We do have Raynor. This is very interesting. We're gonna have Raynor soloing bot lane for right now. Not a bad idea to have Raynor solo laning. However, there are several members of Die for Vision that I think could go against that Raynor pretty easily. Maybe not, actually. I think you'll do very well against that Rexar, which is why I see Rexar going on top lane against Leoric. Orphea is probably the only one that can try to contest him on bot lane for right now. I was thinking a Hanzo, but Hanzo is too squishy. Too squishy. All this Jaina damage though works so well. Kavlar, pause the game. Nobody saw that. The game is not paused. It's okay. We have all night, folks. We definitely have all night. But we'll see if we're gonna see if I can do this one unpause without destroying my keyboard. It's gonna be a minute or two, so what do you want to talk about, everybody? We've made it to level 2, I believe. No, I think we've only made it to level 1. I can't actually be sure where we are. And I'm about a minute ahead of all of you. So you're gonna see me ask you what do you want to talk about, like probably when I'm back in the game. But you never know. Please let me know what you want to talk about. You want a beautiful story about my friend Murky? This one time in the Nexus, they buffed Nurky, wow. They buffed Murky, and he was broken. That's right now. Fight me. That's all I have to say about that. If we are talking about Kira, let's touch base on Kira. I think she's strong. I think she's a little overtuned. However, I think she can be so super easily punished with CC. So I'm not sure I've changed my actual opinion on her. Have I? I don't know what I've said about her. I don't remember what I say most of the time during these streams. Probably be horribly embarrassed if I watched them back. Water break. Sometimes you just need some water. Are you listening, Aquafina? Looking for your sponsorship. But yes, I would like to see the Stukov play. I'm very interested in seeing the Silent Circle stacked on top of Eternal Feast and the Condemn. Rexar doesn't have a circle, so he's not joining in on the death circles. I think this has been this has been a very interesting series. I think both of these teams badly want to move on. Why wouldn't you want to move on? Who doesn't want like a shot at the finals? Oh, are we ready to go? I think we're ready to go. Okay. Ah! My pause button stayed on, everybody! And now I've moved everything on my desk. I have no idea what's going on. Where am I? What am I doing? That is the question of the night. Nobody will ever know, because I don't know. I think the Orphea against the Rainer is actually working out pretty well. Neither of them seem to be able to get too much damage on each other, but both of them are able to soak the waves pretty effectively. We do have the first tribute spawning up top very shortly. We'll probably see that in about another minute. It'll be announced very shortly though. Both teams almost at 4. I thought someone was pinging me in the Discord. It looks like all the lanes have been pretty even. Well, Orphea Rainer is getting a little spicy. Each of them doing so much damage. It has been like a pretty even fight down on bot lane. And I do see Stukov and Hanzo splitting off to get that siege camp out. I do like that there is a siege camp coming out. It's a little bit later than I was expecting from teams. I know the top siege camp has already come out for Wood League, but we do have a bruiser camp that will be pushing and a siege camp that will be pushing during the first tribute. The siege camp's gonna have quite a good time on bot lane unless the Rainer stays on bot lane for the first trib, which we might actually see. Gotta clear that siege camp. Can't just allow it to push forever. But we do have Rainer coming up, so we're gonna see a 5v5 here for the first tribute. It looks like Rexar is strategically using Nisha to be able to secure that tribute, but unable to secure the tribute the Diablo card. Gonna make sure that that is not fully secured, but it's gonna be the first tribute going over to Diver Vision. Rainer also gonna fall for that last delay. That'll be 2 for nothing inside of Diver Vision. We do see Orphea trying to just clean up this bruiser camp in mid lane, doing a pretty good job. She's very good for clearing big waves. And Leoric's gonna go down, clear out of this siege camp. We're gonna have the next tribute spawning kind of in a favorable side for Diver Vision, which means the third tribute probably gonna spawn either here
Squabbling. Gathered
or
tribute. Earn
here.
my favor.
So this is a tough spot to be in, I'd say, for Wood League. Just because if they are down 2 tributes, even though it is on their side, we're looking at 10s for the next tribute, potentially, depending on how quickly the teams are soaking. And it looks like it's going to be a full 5v5 for this tribute as well. I do like how Diver Vision is using the bear for the scouting to push people back so that Hanzo or Rexar can capture the tributes. And then it's going to be a 2 for nothing. Or 2 for nothing tribute-wise. Tribute-wise. For Diver Vision. Let's just check out.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute?
And also 2 for nothing in kills. It is actually going to be the bot one. Okay, so this is on advantageous side for Wood League. However, they've been having a tough time at the tributes trying to defend, trying to stop the channeling. So this might be their chance to get 1 trib. It looks like Diver Vision's just going to soak to 10 and ignore this tribute, which I really like. I think that is a smart choice. They are already in the lead to 10. Just gonna delay it for a little bit. I don't see them fully engaging here. It's gonna be 1 trib going over to Wood League. I do really like the decision from Diver Vision. They're significantly ahead on the race to 10. They were able to soak all 3 lanes and get some damage in on top wall. So this is going to be alts coming out right now. We have... Okay, so we're going to go Eternal Feast again, the Blessed Shield, Boars from the Rexar, Dragon Arrow. No massive shove. What a shame. I was hoping for a massive shove. See how far away you can push people on this map. But we do have about halfway through 9 for Wood League 2, so we're going to have for the next tribute, both teams are going to have level 10. And this is in an advantageous side for Wood League once again, but we're going to probably see a fight for this. I think Diver Vision wants the first curse, and they will fight for that, especially since they have 10 slightly before. They have very nicely synergized ults here, and they do have a good position to come in on this tribute. Looks like we have a Ring of Frost. We're gonna have Ring of Frost, Hyperion, and Apocalypse. Is what I was thinking. All of those circles. That is going to be a dead bear, and then it's gonna be a dead Orphea. And this is a 1 for 1. Currently, 1 for 1.5, 1 1/4. How much should we count for in the death toll? I think it's half. No, maybe it's a quarter. It should be a quarter. Someone will correct me in about a minute, and I'll be very embarrassed. I'm just kidding. I will not be embarrassed. 2 for 2 in the tributes. We do have a huge level lead. Maybe not huge. Half level lead. For Diver Vision. Rainer trying to get as much damage on the bot wall as he can while there is some downtime. Mid wall is almost gone from that bruiser camp.
Leoric's a bit in trouble working against that Misha and that Rexar. I kind of want to see a cheeky Rexar play for boss, but I don't think we're going to see that here because these teams are smarter than anyone that I would play with. No offense to anyone that I have played with, that's not against you. Just my overall Hero League experience. Will this be another dead bear? Entomb coming out, but so does Flailing Swipe. And that Ring of Frost Apocalypse is a pretty good combo, but is only going to secure that Misha. And everybody on the side of Woodley are so low from that Eternal Feast, and that might be a dead Rainer. It is not. Rainer literally has 200 health? Auto attack? And this is going to be first curse going over to Die for Vision. But nobody fell except for Misha. Now you shall know my wrath. But that Bruiser Camp kind of taking up some of that curse. Taking up about 5 seconds of that curse. Rainer against Orphea still. A very interesting combo. Oh my gosh, that Rainer almost had Orphea, but with that backup from the Rexar, Rainer was falling as well as the top fort. The other two lanes are being defended pretty nicely. Top fort, or top lane that is, needs to be dealt with if they do not, if Woodley does not want any damage on their keep wall. But it looks like they might be just dealing with a little bit of damage on the keep wall. Maybe even losing the entire keep wall because that is a large amount of archers. And mid fort is in trouble. That is a dead Jaina with that Dragon's Arrow. Mixed with all of that damage coming out from Orphea. So that will be 2 forts.
Destroyed a fort.
2 forts. Not a bad pickup. Not a bad pickup at all for first curse. Sometimes you don't see any forts falling in the first curse. Sometimes you see all 3. It's a very wide range depending on how the team chooses to push, how the team chooses to defend. So that is not the worst case scenario here. Both teams picking up their bosses. I don't think we're gonna have time for the invade here. Looks like boss is falling down way too fast for the invade. And it will be secured before a Die for Vision comes in. But that is a Ring of Frost Apocalypse in Hyperion in the Entomb. And that is a lot of people in trouble, but it will only be the bear that falls, and Leoric gonna fall. Anduin? Anduin is on the opposite team. I don't know what I'm talking about. Stukov got away with so little health. Like I said, know the names of these heroes. I've played this game one whole time. But this keep is in so much trouble. This keep is gonna go down from this boss. I don't think there's any way to save this. The first keep of the game gonna go down at 12 minutes.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
But it looks like the boss on bot lane doesn't get too much done. So this is going to be a huge structural advantage for Die for Vision. A lot of camps are up. All the camps are currently up except for the bosses. Siege camp getting picked up by both teams, and Bruiser camp also getting picked up by Wood League. Bot fort being poked at though from Die for Vision. They're trying to get as much of an advantage as they can. This tribute is curse point for Wood League, but I'm not sure if they're even gonna try to go for it given that they are down a level 16. Really tough spot to be in.
Has destroyed a fort.
I know, everyone's killing the bear. It's so sad. I do not think this is a tribute you can contest down 16, but it looks like they are going to try with the Apocalypse and the Ring of Frost. and the Hyperion, which has worked so well before, but those 16 talents are super important, and everybody is so low on the side of Woodley. That is going to be 2 deaths. Diablo does have Soul Slow, so he's coming back. That's 3 deaths. Let me just correct myself here. Anduin running away. I don't... Oh, it looks like he might also be in trouble. No, Leoric is going to be okay. And that Diablo in trouble. No longer has any souls. So he will go down, and this might be a second keep of the game. It looks like they're just taking down keep wall, backing out. No, they are not. They're going for it, which is better. Better. They have a huge lead towards the 20, opening up 2 different lanes where they can go for that win. For some reason, I thought I just heard the cue of Murky's egg dying. They're clearly gone absolutely insane. All of these fights have made me insane. This is another 16-less fight. And that is a 2 for nothing. It looks like Diaper Vision is going for the core, trying to complete this game. Thank you for that follow. I'll look at who you are in just a second. Night Night, I believe. Thank you for following. I do appreciate that. And it looks like game number 3 going over to Diaper Vision, and they will be moving on to the next round of playoffs, taking out the number 2 seed in a 2-1. Look at that. I'm going to show the stats real quick. We'll see just who is effective. Is Orphea God tier? Orphea? Hanzo actually had significantly more damage than the Orphea. The Rainer did very well as well. It was just 1 kill to 16, and that was a huge difference there. That was such a one-sided game in terms of fighting. I unfortunately do have to be up very early. I'm not going to have time for an interview tonight. It's very important to take care of yourself. If I get these teams in the next round, I will 100% do an interview with them, but I do apologize for that for tonight. And let's see who else is on right now.